I was out at a bar with some of my girlfriends having a ladies' night, and I noticed that some of them were giving birth. So I asked my friend Tina, how are you doing that? And she said, just squat down, clasp your hands behind your back, and start screaming. It's easy. Well, it's not that easy. I was squatting and screaming for probably an hour straight, having absolutely zero luck, and I could hear people around the bar starting to snicker, when is she gonna give birth already? And just when I was about to give up, my friend Colleen comes over and is like, psst, you have to take your pants off first. Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. So I took off my pants and squatted down again, and I must have caused a traffic jam because 9 babies just squirted out almost immediately. It felt so good. Ladies, if you haven't tried this yet, you have to do it.
When baby Virgil happened from my groin, I couldn't stop frowning. It felt and sounded like a sizzling fajita marching out of my toilet slit. And I hated that all of my coworkers got to come and watch. And the worst part about it all, it happened on Memorial Day, so I had to miss most of the parade.
I fucking loved giving birth. It got me super jacked for my hockey game. People say it stings, but they're just being pussies. When I gave birth, I didn't even flinch. It's probably because hockey players learn to deal with pain. Basketball players are all little bitches who start crying anytime someone bumps into them. I guarantee that if any of the basketball players in my school try to give birth, they'd quit within 5 seconds.
It was very important for us to have a natural, drug-free birth, but our baby just had different ideas. 2 weeks before my due date, we had an ultrasound and found out that the baby had guzzled all of my amniotic fluid and was still very thirsty. He was trying to headbutt his way out of my uterus so he could climb up into my rib cage and find more juice. The doctor said we needed to induce labor right away. The baby heard this and yelled, "No!" and started spraying piss everywhere. This offended the doctor, and he said that we needed to do an emergency C-section so he could give my disrespectful baby a spanking. And I said, but that's not in my birth plan. And he said, oh well, and cut my belly open with a sword. Then before he could remove the baby burst out of the incision and sprinted out of the delivery room, still spraying piss everywhere. And in that moment, I was changed forever. I was a mother, and there's just no greater feeling.